No way I can do this, but someone should count the number of times Obama uses the term I in his ridiculous 700-page book. We might have here the greatest egotist of all time, at least outside of lunatic asylums. Yeah, what kind of monster writes their memoir in the first person? Oh, it's almost as if he's writing a book about himself. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Murdered by Words, where we're going to be taking the best insults, comebacks and roasts and putting them all into one place, and then it gets murdered by words. No one dies. I've said this before. He keeps demonetizing me. No one dies in this. It's just words. Okay, YouTube, right? But it's good words. Funny words. Enjoy. Oh no, this is about this tweet that someone did where they showed the hairstyle in Animal Crossing and everyone went crazy. Nintendo, release a patch where you have to take a little questionnaire on your ethnicity and background so these white people don't have access to the Afro puffs and other cultural hairstyles. Imagine being 6 and your Nintendo Switch starts asking what color your skin is. I don't know, it just seems so dumb. It was literally just some kid posting a picture of their hairstyle on Animal Crossing saying it looked nice, and then people started saying, oh, this kid is racist, no. Preventing the next pandemic will cost $22.2 billion a year, scientists say. Wow. Or 3% of the 2020 military budget. Oh, now it sounds a lot less than what I thought. Ooh, she loved Pride Month, but herself is married to a straight guy. I find it quite ironic. Face palms. I support animal rights, and I'm not going to marry a freaking whale, George. Nah, I'm afraid you have to now. If you support animal rights, you have to marry animals. It's just how it is. Call me Carson says to Vsauce, the biggest fart of all time already happened. Vsauce replies, for the last time, Carson, no, I'm not going to do a video about how you were born. Oh, I don't see Vsauce tweet that much, but when he does, it's good. Grandma out here taking names this year. Offer still stands. If you guys want to come over for Thanksgiving, we would love to see you all. Grandma says, we should wait until next year. But Mom, what about your famous cranberry sauce? Oh, good idea, Nathan. You can serve it at my funeral. With a put down like that, she needs to be serving something at his funeral. What was that? Grandma doesn't care. We may be handling it well, but we're at a tipping point. Our hospital just hired a ton of traveling nurses because we don't have the manpower anymore. We're still just short on everything. Shortage of nurses is because they lay a lot off and downsized in beds. Do your homework. I work in a COVID unit. We have laid off 0 nurses and expanded our beds hospital-wide. Sit down. By do your homework, they mean join a Facebook group where no one in there is qualified to do any homework. My daddy retired today after 25 years, a company he gave his all to, bought flowers and sweets for his colleagues, and they didn't even get him a card. My heart is broken. Remember, you're only a number. The worst part of this story is a woman calling her father daddy. Wait. Daddy is a fairly usual word in Ireland. What do you call yours? I'm guessing absent? Oh, is the meaning really changed that much? Or is this guy just really weird and he only thinks of it in that way? The cure vaccine will be more deadly than the disease. Oh, and it's got a red background so you know it's really scary. A vaccine isn't a cure for the virus. The fact that you don't know this basic fact about vaccines shows that your conspiracy theories are not based in any facts or reality. But they had the red and black background with bold text. It must be true. It is time to disobey all orders that violate our natural rights. No more curfews, lockdowns, or authoritarian measures. Disobey, resist, defy, and open America. Wait, is this you? You cannot pick and choose which laws to follow. Alright, which one is it, bro? Which one? Dude, how do you manage to be cool all the time? Because I don't get into arguments with stupid people. I just cut it short and say, you are right, but that's completely irrational and wrong. Yeah, you are right. He's not wrong. If you just don't argue with anyone, it'll make your life so much nicer. The same people who do this would have turned in runaway slaves and Jews in hiding. I've seen a few sheriff's departments say they won't enforce it. If they really had balls, they would arrest OSHA and OLCC agents for being accomplices to the governor. Ah, yes, telling people to have a small Thanksgiving this year due to a pandemic that's killed 250,000 Americans is definitely the same thing as slavery and genocide. I'm looking forward to 50 years from now where I can read about how you heroically smuggled your family into your home for 3 hours to have a Thanksgiving meal. If you're really gonna compare, like, outing that to that, like, come on, just look at it for a second and then go, is that the same thing? No, not in any way whatsoever. Let's not say that online for loads of people to see. Hundreds of thousands of people. You can pick a superpower, but the first person to comment on your superpower gets to pick a side effect. What superpower do you pick and why? I would become invisible so nobody would know about my superpower. Haha! Yeah, nobody sees you or is aware of your presence, but this isn't much different from your current reality. Oh. I mean, yeah. Ellen DeGeneres, 200 years in the future. Honey, have you seen my iPhone 378? I need it to pre-order my PS6. Haha, get it? Because there's like barely any consoles and lots of iPhones. Yeah, you should ask Twitter to add a laugh track function so it can mask the unfunny. That's a great idea, Ellen. LA just closed all dining indoor and outdoor for 3 weeks. Can't wait to move out of this awful place. Ridiculous. Yeah, if you can go 3 years without a touchdown pass, I think you can manage 3 weeks without dining in. And they've quoted it. They've literally got his stats up. I don't know who he is, but ouch. This unsent telegram from President Truman to Wisconsin Senator Joe McCarthy. My dear Senator, I read your telegram of February 11th from Reno, Nevada with a great deal of interest, and this is the first time in my experience, and I was 10 years in Senate, that I ever heard of a senator trying to discredit his own government before the world. You know that isn't done by honest public officials. Your telegram is not only not true and an insolent approach to a situation that should have been worked out between man and man, but it shows conclusively that you are not even fit to have a hand in the operation of the government of the United States. I am very sure that the people of Wisconsin are extremely sorry that they are represented by a person who has as little sense of responsibility as you have. Sincerely yours. Seems I've never been warm enough to be cool. Yet you've never been hot enough to be cool. Wow, that just straight up. Yet gives multiple, non-graduated and unqualified people jobs, creates creative and innovative solutions to world problems, makes cool, inventive products in support of global crises, and also insists on finding a brain chip that could one day help diseased minds around the world. What a terrible person. Cherry pick good things and you can make anyone sound good. Cherry pick the bad things and make anyone seem like they're Hitler. Your point? Man, what do you mean? Hitler was amazing. The Nazi regime was the first to introduce animal rights and limited hunting seasons. Had the first anti-public smoking campaign when smoking was not linked to cancer. Nazi labor laws were the best at the time, promoted sports to the youth, inflation was at an all-time low, he forbid the use of mustard gas or any sort of chemical weapon in World War II. Wow, it just sounds like such a great guy. I feel like this is a murdered by words moment. At first I was like, nah, there's no way you can make Hitler sound good, right? That guy was horrible. Oh, I was wrong. I was really wrong. Wow, you really can make anyone sound amazing. C++ program compiler, 1 star. I tried running a basic C++ program, and they did all the code, which I can't read. Does not run, I just get error messages. Developer response, hello, you were missing a hashtag at the start. It should be hashtag include instead of include. The error messages are meant to show errors in your codes. They are not a malfunction of the app. Did that person really think that they were just doing everything perfect? And they were, oh, it must be the app that's wrong. Woman who sued the Public Utilities Board of Singapore after falling in manhole accused of faking mental illness. Madame Chan said, I don't think I have the mental capacity to do so many things. My foot was in a cast. Mr. Anparasan said, but your mind is working. Well, clearly she thinks with her foot, Mr. Anparasan, else she wouldn't be suing the public board for millions. Okay, you've got an OnlyFans, cool, but how are you going to explain to God when he asks why? I seriously want to know how you'll justify this. Well, I don't believe in God, so his rules don't apply to me, Lamau. Oh, you said his rules, implying he is real when you said I don't believe in God. Yeah, I can acknowledge the rules of Fight Club while also being aware of the fact that Fight Club was a work of fiction. That's very correct, actually. And you have to remember that the first rule of Fight Club was to what? Yeah, you know, click on the next video. That was the first rule. Second rule was don't talk about it, so we shouldn't talk about it, but just click it without telling anyone. Just silently. Go. Go.